put that at the top of the fucking hill. Alright, so day 2 now. I made day 1 like 5 minutes ago. But I'll try and hit this one with a bit more energy just so you're not falling asleep alongside me. So last night I stayed at, I think it's Spray River or Spray Lake campsite. The campsite was actually full, but then this couple was actually doing the divide as well, and they saw me staring at the instructions to pay for probably 5 minutes, and they I wanted this to happen, and it did happen, and I appreciate it. But they came up to me and told me that I could stay on their lot if I wanted to, alongside them. I was like, hell's yeah, in a separate tent, not in their tent, to be clear. Leaving that campsite, it was a really nice ride. It was on like a access road, like kind of a small gravel road between a lake on one side. It was really smoky, unfortunately, but it is a lake on one side and a big mountain cliff on the other, and it was really nice to ride alongside. But at that, like, I was riding on that for a while, and it was flat. There wasn't a lot of climbing. It felt too easy. I felt like something was coming, and it sure was. After that really nice ride, and I cleared all the cobwebs out because I was the first one out. Well, speaking of which, I woke up at like 8 o'clock. I left the campsite at 8 o'clock, started riding, and I was super proud of myself. I was like, wow, new max, let's go. And then I realized that that's like 10 o'clock, my normal time, so I'm really not that impressed anymore. But anyway, so I cleared all the spider webs out of the way, so my handlebars look like cotton candy. But yeah, so anyway, after that really nice, easy warm-up in the morning, and I knew something was coming, there it was, a big ascent, just a really slow, steep, grinding hill. There's some hikers on the way down. I asked them how much longer there was, and I didn't get the answer I wanted. No, sir. I asked him, and he's like, and I was like, God damn it. So I just kept going up, made it, but it was a grind. And then, so after that nice gravel ride, followed by the nice forest ride, and then the nice hill, got to the trailhead, and it was about midday then, and on the gravel with the sun, oh, it is unbelievably hot. And that road just went on for kilometers, just kilometers of hot gravel. And it was also the most washboarded road I've ever been on the whole way. It was like a final boss. I could see on my computer, it's like a super awful uphill, but then it has a downhill on the other side. I was like, yes, there we go. So then I start grinding all the way up the hill, and it was a big hill. And then got to the top, started the descent, a really steep descent, finally. And it was the loosest, like, deepest gravel I've ever tried to ride through. I was sliding everywhere. It was the biggest letdown I've ever had. It was paved road after that for probably about 10 kilometers. And then I actually came up to the first pass that I was going to be doing. I think it's called Elkhorn? I don't know. Elk something. Elk Pass. That's what it's called, is Elk Pass. And I believe, it's hard for me to really know the lakes that I'm passing and like the mountains. I would like to tell you like what everything's called, but I have no service, so I'm pretty damn useless without it. I tell you, like 20 minutes after not having service, I was getting withdrawals, I was shaking and everything, and now I'm 2 days in, and I'm just like, I was gonna try and book a flight home, but I got no service, so I guess I'm stuck doing this. But anyway, so I got to the bottom of Elk Pass, and that was about 3 o'clock, and so I didn't really know what to expect. This is my first pass that I've done, like mountain pass. So I decided to not do that because I still had to eat dinner. I wasn't sure how much food I had. Water was low, so I just turned around and went back to the campsite that I'm at now, Lower Lake Campground. I got back, so I had to double back. Went up a hill and then down a really long driveway, and it was all descending down this driveway, and I got to the very bottom and I saw a sign. It said reservations only, and probably a bit too loud. I said put that at the top of the fucking hill. So I was so mad. But then there's another sign that said manager's lot that way. And so I went and I just talked to the manager and just asked if there's anything we could do, because I have no service, so I couldn't make a reservation if I wanted to. And she said, yeah, we have one spot. It's some guy just decided to leave early, a day early, so I got that spot. Come to think of it, if he came camping and left a day early, probably because his like wife pissed him off while they were putting the tent up or something. So other than that, had a bath in mountain water, again cold, but it was really nice after that ride. Yeah, that's about it. Call her a day. Yeah, it's good.